You ever have one of those nights where everything just feels off? Like the air is too still, the shadows feel thicker, and even though everything around you is familiar, it all feels wrong? That's the kind of night this all started. I live alone in a quiet suburb. It's not fancy, but it's safe, and I've always liked how everyone kind of keeps to themselves. You nod, wave at neighbors, maybe lend a cup of sugar once in a while. Then go back inside and mind your business. One of my neighbors, Mr. Halverson, he was an older guy, used to sit on his porch every morning with his coffee. Always had a smile, always called me kid, even though I'm in my 30s. He'd been around longer than anyone else on this street. Kind of like furniture, you know? Just there. But he passed away about 5 years ago. Heart attack. Peaceful in his sleep. The whole neighborhood talked about it for a week. Then life went on. His house got sold, and the new owners remodeled it so much you wouldn't even recognize it. Anyway, last week it was raining. Hard. Lightning flashing. Thunder rolling in the distance. I had just made tea and settled on the couch when I heard a knock at my door. 3 slow knocks. Nothing frantic. Just patient. At first, I didn't move. It was late, almost midnight, and I wasn't expecting anyone. Another 3 knocks. A little louder this time. So I got up, peeked through the peephole, and my blood turned ice cold. It was Mr. Halverson. Same wrinkled face. Same beige cardigan. Same old brown hat he always wore on cold days. He was just standing there, smiling. But that's not what scared me. It was the fact that he's been dead for years. At first, I thought maybe it was someone who just looked like him. Or maybe my mind was playing tricks on me, like I was half asleep or something. I even rubbed my eyes and looked again. Still him. He raised his hand and waved. That slow, casual wave like he used to give me from across the yard. I didn't open the door. I couldn't move. He stood there for maybe a minute, then slowly turned and walked off into the rain. I didn't sleep that night. I sat in the living room with the lights on until morning. Every time the house creaked, I jumped. Every gust of wind outside made me check the curtains. But nothing else happened for a while. Until the next night. Same time. Same knock. 3 slow knocks. I didn't even bother checking this time. I just sat there frozen, staring at the door. Eventually, the knocking stopped. But I knew. Deep down, I knew he'd be back. And I was right. Because on the 3rd night, he wasn't alone. When I checked the peephole, Mr. Halverson was there again, but this time, there were people standing behind him. I recognized some of them. Mrs. Langston from 2 houses down. She died last winter in a house fire. Old Joe from the corner. He passed from cancer a couple years ago. And there were others. Some I didn't recognize. Faces pale and wet from the rain. Eyes hollow, skin gray. All of them just standing there. Not moving. Not blinking. Just staring at my door. I backed away from the peephole. Heart pounding so loud I could barely hear myself think. I grabbed my phone and called the cops. They showed up 15 minutes later. No one was there. Not a footprint. Not even water on the porch. Like it never happened. I tried explaining. Told them everything I saw. The officer just gave me a look like I needed sleep. Told me to call again if anything unusual happened. That night, I kept every light in the house on. But it didn't matter. Because this time they didn't knock. They were already inside. I woke up at 3:14 a.m. to the sound of footsteps in my hallway. I live alone. At first, I thought maybe I had imagined it. I stayed still, holding my breath, trying to hear. Then I heard it again. Slow, heavy steps, moving past my room, toward the kitchen. I grabbed my phone, heart racing, but I didn't dial. I just turned on the flashlight and slowly crept out of bed. I stepped into the hallway. It was empty, but the kitchen light was on. I hadn't left it on. I stepped forward, one slow foot at a time, and when I turned the corner, Mr. Halverson was sitting at my table, hands folded, that same smile, like he was waiting for me. I gasped and dropped my phone. It hit the floor with a loud crack, and the flashlight flickered. When the light came back on, he was gone. Chair still pulled out. A faint wet footprint on the tile floor. But he was gone. I didn't sleep after that. And now, they won't leave me alone. Every night, they come back. The knock, the shadows, the footsteps. Sometimes I hear whispering from the vents. Sometimes I find muddy footprints in the hallway that lead nowhere. Sometimes I wake up and feel like someone was just inches from my face. And every time I look outside, especially when it rains, I see them. Just standing across the street. Not moving. Just watching. I tried blessing the house. Got sage. Lit candles. Played prayers on YouTube. Nothing worked. I called a priest. He came by and walked through the place. He didn't say much, just that he felt something unsettled. When he left, he gave me a look like he wasn't sure I was safe, but he didn't come back. I tried calling him the next day. No answer. Still haven't heard from him. I even went to a psychic. She wouldn't step into the house. Said something about disturbance in the fabric, and that the door had already been opened. What door? I asked her. She just looked at me and whispered, "You let them in." I didn't. I never opened the door. But I think that didn't matter, because now I remember something. The very first night I saw him, Mr. Halverson, I didn't open the door, but I did speak. I said his name out loud, Mr. Halverson, and I think that was enough. Like, just acknowledging him gave him permission. And now they're always here. I've started noticing more people outside, more familiar faces, ones that shouldn't be walking around anymore. My high school teacher, my childhood friend who drowned when we were 12, even my grandma, all of them, smiling, knocking, waiting. I haven't left the house in days, not because I'm scared of what's out there, but because I'm scared I'll take it with me. Whatever this is, it's spreading. I can feel it. And worst of all, last night, someone new joined the group outside. Someone I've never seen dead before. Someone who was very much alive. It was me, standing in the rain. Same clothes, same face, but empty, soulless. I stood there, staring at myself, and then the other me smiled, raised a hand, knocked 3 times. I didn't answer, but I don't think that matters anymore, because this morning, I woke up and everything in the house felt just slightly off. My favorite mug was missing. The picture on the wall was crooked. The faucet was dripping, even though I haven't used it. And when I looked in the mirror, my reflection blinked before I did. If you're hearing this, if you're watching this video, don't answer the door. And for the love of everything you hold dear, never say their name. Not even once.